Stickers tonight, my boy. Stickers tonight. He's weirded out by the camera for some reason. Probably because you're not fighting with your brother. Yeah. Stickers. Stickers. Everyone's hanging out. Because the biscuits are over here. Also, check out this Jaws wine. Got the shark there on the back of the glass, and then at the top you have the lady in the water. How cool is that? That's not actual wine. My wife drank that wine on New Year's Eve. That is Windex.
I say you'll have fun, and I won't disappoint you.
Fellow Kiss fans, welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. And tonight, the fun we're talking, I apologize for being sort of a broken record with stickers, but man, stickers are so much fun. We've talked about them before, we're going to talk about them again tonight because the rabbit hole of stickers is just endless. You have Australia, you have Italy, you have prisms, and it's beautiful. And that's what it's going to be tonight. Short and sweet. Let's get right into it. Real quick, I do want to address a friend of ours in the community. Not going to mention his name just out of privacy, but he left a comment last week and said that his mother had passed a week earlier on Saturday. And I just want him to know that I, myself, and this community is with you. And you are in our thoughts and prayers. And anytime you need to talk, man, just ping me. I'm available. You know, our friend Danny, his mom passed a month ago. And it's just not easy. We're at that age where this is happening. And it's not easy, but as a community, we're here for one another. And our thoughts are with you. No hot face for me tonight because my hot face is stickers. Just before I hit record for tonight's episode, I have purchased 2 new Prism stickers, and so I'm sure we're going to talk about those in a couple weeks. Tonight's episode and my purchase just now are all going to lead to the reconfiguration of a wax night wall. I know we've been talking wax night walls since 2026. The basement is new again. We've been talking wax night walls, and all this sticker fun, including tonight, it's going to lead to some fun on a wall, and it's going to lead to a fun Saturday night for me because I love framing Saturday nights. And this is our fortress of solitude. You know, if you have a Kiss room, even if you just have one magazine or one CD or tons of stuff, your Kiss room is your fortress of solitude. It is your escape from the real world, and it is your place to be you. And that is so important in this life. Life is hard, and life can just come at you all the time, and you need a place to escape. And this is our fortress of solitude, our Kiss rooms. And I love it, and I love rearranging it, and I love displaying it, and I love looking at it, and I love just sitting in it and feeling like I did in high school when I felt like the world was mine, and Friday nights were awesome. And weekends were awesome, and I had no worries in the world. That still exist in your fortress of solitude. And it doesn't have to be Kiss. It can be horror movies, BMX, 80s stuff, wrestling, whatever you're into. Quilting, whatever you're into. Your fortress of solitude is your place. Don't let anyone F with it. It is ours, and that is what makes life fun. So, let's talk stickers. Because they're fun. Our buddy Steve Alexander from Australia sent us a package. And first off, no need to do that, but I greatly appreciate it. Man, I cannot thank you enough. I should have saved this to open on camera, but I didn't. I just got home from work, saw the package. It's from Australia. How cool is that? And so I opened it, and I was astounded at what was in this package, and it is so cool. And it has led to this episode tonight, and it has led to a framing Saturday night and a rearrangement of a wax night wall. Steve, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for this. This is so cool. And if you would have told me when I was 15, sitting in my mom's basement with Danny and Brett, listening to a Kiss CD on a Friday night, that one day I'll talk to Kiss fans in a completely different country than me, especially Australia, with our love of Inner Sanctum when I was in high school.
Who do you like in Kiss? Gene Simmons. What do you like about him the most?
If you would have told me that, I would have been like, man, if that's how this is all gonna end, I can't wait to grow up. And that is how this is all, hopefully nothing's ending, but this is all how adult life has transpired. And man, it blows my mind, and I am so grateful. I'm so grateful for this channel. I am so grateful for Large, Marge, and Pee-wee, and Shandy, and Strutter, and Pretzel Boy, and just the wax night thing. I am so grateful for that. That has been my heart since I was 15, and I can't believe I'm doing it at 52. And I thank you, every single one of you watching this, for that. And Steve, thank you so much for this gift. You have made my year. I love stickers, so you have made my hobby, and you have made a Saturday night, because it is a framing Saturday night. Check out these stickers. Unbelievable. Thank you, Steve. And let's have a framing Saturday night with some sticker fun. Now, I know we have talked previously the sticker wall. There are the Australian stickers at the top, the Dynasty stickers, Peter version of the Prism, and then the Dynasty group shot with logo. And then down here we have the Italian Prism stickers, which 2 of the Italian Prism stickers that I ordered today are going to need a entire redo of this middle section, because they are Dynasty involved. So that'll be super fun. And our discussion tonight is just going to lead to a total redo of this wall. So this is the last time you're going to see this wall like this. I think it's going to look cooler afterwards. We'll see. But those first Dynasty set that we looked at from Australia, from Diamond Print, is what our buddy Steve sent from Australia. It's the Eric Carr versions. Minus this one. This one is the Peter Prism, but this is the other Prism that is available. And man, I tell you, I don't know what it is. I think it's because I'm an 80s kid and I collected stickers as a 5th grader, and I had a sticker book and I loved it. And me and my friends, man, every Saturday we would all go to the mall and buy stickers and then trade them on our street somewhere in our sticker books. Those sticker books were fun. You could peel the stickers and trade them, and I loved Prism stickers back then, and as a Kiss fan, I love Prism stickers even more. So this is the other Diamond Print Prism sticker. The fun in that, man. That is just so Love Gun, Phantom of the Park fun. And I mean, I was breath taken away, and I just kept repeating, oh my god, the Eric version of the Dynasty stickers. I mean, I'm kind of speechless now. Just look at it. It's beautiful. And the jean pose is different, yes? It is. I'm going to go ahead and take this off the wall because it's a Saturday night framing session. It is different. The jean pose on the Peter version is the flame cape. And the jean pose on the Eric version is those claws around the cape. That is cool. I never realized that. That is my first time realizing that that the gene pose is different. That is really, really cool. And here's a little look at them side by side. Paul, Ace, Gene, Peter. Paul, Ace, Gene, and Eric. Gosh dang, that is cool. And since we brought it down, let's look at the prisms. There is the logo and Love Gun era prism. And then here is the solo shot prism. I think I like the solo shot prism better. I'm going to go ahead and say it. How cool would one of those stickers be on your dresser and your parents get all mad because you put a sticker on a wood dresser? How cool would that be? You know it happened somewhere. A Kiss fan did this. And then here is the Eric group shot from the Unmasked Tour book and the logo. And then here is the logo with Peter and the cartoon faces, and then the group shot. Those are both absolutely radical and just kind of fun because it's the same era, but it's almost two different eras, you know? Almost two different eras. I felt like Dynasty and Unmasked are so similar, but also worlds apart. Steve, I cannot thank you enough for this. This is amazing. And I mean, there was a period when I was in high school, college, that for a long time I was like, I'm only going to collect Australian merch. That never happened, of course. I kind of just focused on Dynasty Double Platinum as an adult. But I love Australian merch. There's just some magic there, and I think it's a lot of the exposed clip of, you know, what's this tape with the kangaroo on it? That version of Detroit Rock City is just absolutely amazing with that Paul harmony. And then Danny and I falling in love with Inner Sanctum from Peter Arquette. And Australian love was thick in my college life, and I cannot thank you enough for this. Absolutely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
A few moments later.
Alright, so here's a finished product. I forgot that the frames I bought had white backgrounds, but I also kind of like the white backgrounds because you can see the diamond print instructions and logo, which you wouldn't see if it was a black background. Regardless, I'm happy. Worked out. Possibly some new reframing of the center Italian prism sticker. But man, Steve, thank you so much. You inspired this entire night. You gifted this entire night. Thank you so much from the bottom of our heart. For real. This was fun. This is what I live for. This is exactly what I live for. Thank you. And I know it's silly to frame these. These should go in a book. I understand that. But I love the prisms so freaking much. I don't want them in a book. I want to see them every day. When they're in a book, you never see them. And I love them, and I want to see them every day. It's much like Buckles, but it's more feasible than Buckles. It's more fun than Buckles because no one knows the multitude of these stickers. No one knows. No one knows the end. And that's the beauty of the sticker. Also, real quick, we talked about those buttons last week. I keep Shandy's star tag. Phone numbers are covered up, but I keep Shandy's little star tag here. Right underneath Larmar on the Waxnight book. Little Shandy there. Give that a little knock every morning when I walk by. Makes this all the more fun. And I would like to thank you for hanging out in the Waxnight basement with Pretzel Boy and myself. No crazy fighting tonight. Just everyone's just kind of chill. Maybe it's because it's a framing Saturday night. Thank you for hanging with us. Thank you, Steve, again. Thank you so much. Absolutely made my weekend, made my year. Australian merch rocks. Thank you for hanging with us. Be good to your babies. Spay, neuter, microchip. Take care, be safe. We will talk to you soon. And we finally get to liven it up a bit. Liven it up a bit. Good old reframing Saturday night. Brought to you by Rambunctious Puppies.